This is a screencast for Derivational Relations, Sort 5, which is suffixes y, ly, and ily. Now, as you looked through your cards when you were cutting them, what did you notice? Did you come up with any ideas of what this sort might be about? Today we're going to be sorting our words into three different categories based on their suffixes. Now remember, a suffix is something that's added to the end of a word to give the word a different meaning or make the word a different way. Our suffixes this week are y, ly, and ily, so make sure that those cards are at the top of your sort, the top of your table. Let's take a look at a couple of the words to see where they might go in the sort. The word silvery. I see the base word silver with a Y added to the end. So silvery is going to go in the Y category. Another word from our list this week is fluently. Now the word fluently is the base word fluent with the suffix ly added to it. So that goes in the ly category. Politely is another word from our list. I see the base word polite and then the suffix ly added to the end. So I'm going to put this one in the ly suffix category. Greedily. The base word is greed, and after greed there's a suffix ily added. So greedily goes into the ily category. I'd like you to pause this screencast and sort all of your words into what you think is the correct category. When you're finished, press play again and we'll check our work together. Now that your words are sorted, let's go through each category to make sure that your words are in the correct list. The suffix y, you should have silvery, squeaky, wealthy, skinny, spotty, velvety, scratchy, squirmy, shaggy, and swampy. Let's look at the ly category. You should have fluently, eagerly, generously, secretly, briefly, politely, rapidly, bravely, seriously, and silently. The words in your ily category are greedily, merrily, hastily, and readily. Now you'll notice that we said that when you add a suffix, it changes either the meaning of the word or sometimes the form of the word. For example, you'll notice that these words here in the y category, when you add a y to the end of a word, it turns the word into an adjective. And an adjective describes a noun, a person, place, or thing. For example, the silvery ring. Ring is a noun, it's a thing, and silvery describes that noun. Squeaky, mouse. Wealthy, woman. Skinny, dog. Spotty, grass. All of these words with a y at the end turn into adjectives describing words. Now the words in the ly category and the ily category change the base word to an adverb. An adverb is also a describing word, but an adverb describes a verb or an action. For example, fluently reading, politely waiting. Waiting is an action. Rapidly moving, eagerly waiting, hastily writing, the ly and ily words change to adverbs describing an action. At the top of each of your sorts, when you write on paper, I'd like you to write adjective above the Y category, and then adverb above ly and ily. One more thing I'd like you to look at before we're done today, and that is I'd like you to go through and underline all of the base words in your sort. Remember, the base words are the words before adding y, ly, or ily. Pause the recording while you underline the base words. So now you should have all of the base word underlined, just like I do in my words here. There are two things I want us to notice quickly. Take a look at the ILY category. Was underlining these base words any different than underlining the base words in the other categories? You probably noticed that the base word isn't entirely in that word. The base word of greedily is greedy. The base word of merrily is merry. The base word of haste is hasty. And the base word of readily is ready. Now in these words, before you add the ILY, you drop the Y. So ready, the Y changes to an I, and then you add LY. Same with hasty. The Y changes to an I, and then you add the I or the LY. Same with merry and greedily. The Y changes to an I, and then you add the LY. So the spelling these words is a little different than the rest of them. The other thing I'd like you to take a look at is some of these words, you double the consonant before you add the Y. For example, in skinny, the base word is skin, and you add another N before you add that ending Y. I'd like you to pause the tape and star the other words that you double the consonant before you add the suffix. Did you find 3 words in which the consonant was doubled before you added the suffix? You should have a star by skinny, spotty, and shaggy. And when you're spelling those 3 words on your list this week, be sure to double that consonant before you add the Y. Please leave your words on your desk, take out your packet, and write these words under the Day 1 sort in your spelling packet. And refer back to the screencast as often as needed throughout your 2 weeks of spelling these words.